time to get the party started. This is Easy Talk Live, featuring your host, Eric Zuley. This is the place to be if you're all about promotion, celebrities, and social media. We'll hook it all up for you with fun, facts, and fascinating talk. Now, here's your host and the main man, Eric Zuley.
What's up, everybody? All right, let's get this party started. This is Easy Talk Live. You know how we do it. We bring you guys the stars, the cars, the hearts. You know what I mean? So we have some amazing guests today, all about filmmaking and how to survive from the brick and mortar to the broadcast age, how to make films on your computer, how to make TV shows. It's going to be a really awesome technology-based show, but you know how we do it. So straight from the gold carpet. Here we go. Easy Talk Live.
Easy Way Network presents your favorite stars. From the positive paparazzi, we're doing it the easy way. It's your celebritunity to red carpet access. From interviews that matter, from celebrities, influencers, and entrepreneurs, networking you for your success. Eric Zuley gives his fans Easy Way family, Easy Way TV subscribers, social media followers, Easy Way supporters, the best Eric Zuley interviews.
Three great influencers have joined forces to create a space for you to be the expert, get credibility, and be a best-selling author. Get acquainted with the Easy Way Wall of Famers and reach a celebrity status with Easy Way Publishing, powered by NLCP. Get seen on the cover with Easy Way Wall of Fame celebrity influencers. Get the credibility you deserve by being a published author, best-selling status guaranteed. Increase your credibility, maximize your presence affordably and effectively. Enjoy your new life with Easy Way Publishing. Are you looking to accelerate your influence? EasyWayWall.com is a new site that allows you to promote yourself, business brand, and your products as an influencer. You can share your ideas, receive comments, promote and brand yourself with the power of affiliation. Associate yourself and your brand with the power players of today to become leaders of tomorrow. Come and join the EasyWay Wall today. Sign up at wall.easywaybroadcasting.com or text EasyWayWall to 55678.
I love that Transformers sound, don't you guys? Those of you that listen on radio mode, I got to tell you what you're visually going to be watching, because today's going to be a very visual, interactive show. I'm your host, Eric Zuley, for the Easy Talk Live here on Voice America Influencers Channel, Variety Channel, Roku, Apple, Amazon, Easy Way Wall of Fame TV, and Easy Way Broadcasting, and so many other platforms. Shout outs to Fan TV and Women on TV and everybody else that supports us and shares, and shout outs to you guys that are going to be pressing the start watch party button, the share button, because this is one show you're not going to want to miss. I have a guest that knows what he's doing in the filmmaking world, but he's an independent filmmaker that's already got 2 major films in the can that's killing it. I know they're major films because I'm in it. I'm one of the actors in one of the films called Destinova, and this has been a friend of mine for a very long time. We've both experienced the speed bumps in life, and we both experienced the elevator to heaven. It's going to be an awesome show, an awesome story. And without further ado, let's go ahead and bring in my friend, our power guest for this show, Henning Morales. Hey, Henning, welcome to the show. How you doing, brother?
I think that's great, man. I like the crowd and the cheer. That's nice. Thank you.
You like the whole setup and everything? All right, I appreciate that, man. Well, that's big coming from you, Mr. Super Duper producer, director, filmmaker. Make it happen for everybody. Because see, I know you, Henning, from back in the day in promoter days. I know you in the E-World days. I know you in the Boomerang days. Okay, we're not going to get too much into it, but we've known each other for a really long time, and now we both excelled. We've both done some great things, and you're a pretty amazing filmmaker. Now you got a lot of opportunity that you're opening up doors and whatnot. And so as we are doing the show, guys, you guys are welcome to do what I call the virtual handshake, audio or visual, to anything that you want to talk to Henning about or myself. So Henning, let's get right into your story. And actually, before we start, you have a very unique way of getting into your story. I mean, this is a technology age. you know, and so you're going to hear a little voice.
Thank you for taking a few minutes to watch this short presentation. It's going to be interactive, so you'll be asked to click your screen from time to time to see only what you're interested in seeing, and you are in total control every step of the way by clicking the menu icon here. Let's jump right in with a brief explanation of how it all began. With a guy named Henning Morales. Henning had an interesting childhood, so he decided to... Actually, let's just let Henning himself explain it with this short video.
Hello, my name is Henning Morales, and thanks for being here. My story is one of two troublemaker friends, and as they come of age, each makes important decisions, leading them down different paths. One took the path of self-improvement, inspiration, and motivation, leading to a happy and abundant life. The other couldn't be bothered with all that positive thinking nonsense and chose a life of crime, which led to a tragic and empty life. If you can't tell by now, I was the kid who chose a happy, abundant life. Several years ago, I started sharing that story, my story, all over the world. Then I got my thoughts down on paper and wrote my first novel, which led to teaching mentorship programs at high schools and colleges, multiple feature films, and a very special short film to raise awareness for the Suicide Prevention Lifeline. I'm so glad you're going to learn about these projects today. This deck is interactive, so you get to choose. You may even decide to get involved in some way by reaching out to your contacts, investing some of your own time, or even financing some of these important projects. Although our tribe does a tremendous amount of pro bono work, these are business projects. So however you get involved, we're happy to share all of the economic benefits created. Regardless of the outcome, I'm just excited to share this incredible journey with you, and I hope you enjoy learning about it as much as I've enjoyed creating it.
Choose the project you'd like to learn about, please. We can come back and look at the others later if you like. But
time for this, Miss Madame, but we got to get back into Henning's story now. Henning, we're on the edge of our seats to hear your story and hear how we can make money with films and all this great stuff. But before we start, we have some really special that our fans have been waiting for. We're going to teach you guys how you can get animated the easy way. We'll be right back.
Hey everybody, welcome to Get Animated the Easy Way. How would you like to have your podcast or even your live stream show animated and look like me and be able to do really cool things that other people can't do? Yeah, make some money. Monetize the screen, monetize the monitor, monetize the microphone. Get with us. Contact 877-399-2929 or email easywaynetwork@gmail.com to get animated the easy way.
All right, so let's get started. You like that? Man, he's all laughing. He's like, man, Eric's always coming up with something crazy and new.
I love it, baby. I love it.
All right, man. Let's get into your story. By the way, shout outs to Mike Brown. He's our animator. We appreciate that. And all you guys, we're watching for your comments. So we have Ragni, which is actually an amazing entrepreneur, has the biggest stages imaginable. I know you're a big speaker, Henning, so you need to definitely meet Ragni. We call this the virtual handshake. Steve Sugren, how you doing, brother? And my dad. Hey, Dad, how you doing? And Jerry. So people are getting into it. Carmelita. So Henning, let's get into it. We got about 1,800 live viewers. Man, you are a promoter, gone to business owner, gone to event promoter, to investor, to MLM guy, to like your story just goes on and on. Now you're this filmmaker, and you obviously got the funding. You know, you obviously met with the right people. You've obviously made what needs to happen to make this thing real. Tell us about the story of what you went through and how you made this thing real and got to 3 films now with your book, Dirt Merchants.
Thank you, Eric. And it's actually 5 movies are complete, 2 shorts and
I stand corrected. My bad.
2 shorts and 3 feature films. You're talking about the features, and Destinova is the one that you're a big part of that film. You play Titus in Destinova, and you make the big announcement for the Destinova dance. And I tell you, has this been an exciting journey? We don't have a lot of time to get into all the details, but it started out, as was mentioned in the opening video, it basically started when I was a teenager. There were two groups of mentors that I had. One I called the young guys. There's Eric getting ready to do the shout out.
Those of you guys that are on the radio, this is a visual we're showing of my part in the movie. Sorry to interrupt you, Henning. Go ahead.
That's all right. So it started as a troubled teenager. I basically chose to listen to my mentors, a group of young bucks that really taught me some amazing life lessons. And that was my first set of mentorship. Once I got out of that situation and went to college and graduated, came out to California, I started to do public speaking. And while I was in law school, Eric, I met my second group of mentors, and I went on about a 10-year run where I just spoke publicly. They taught me how to do it. They taught me how to travel, how to speak in front of large groups. I spoke in front of probably 1 million people on multiple continents. It was a beautiful life. Got married, had kids, and it was just really a nice life. Several years later, I decided to get those thoughts, the notes that I basically from those speeches, I got them down on paper, wrote a novel. And that novel, Eric, got some traction, got some following. Some people that friends of mine got a hold of the book, and they went ahead and insisted that we make a film out of it. We made a short film called Romancery, which is basically a rock opera, 17-minute rock opera. We screened it in Beverly Hills. I think you were at one of those early screenings, and people really liked it, but they didn't know what the heck was going on. And they wanted to add more of this, more of that. Eventually it became a bigger film, and that led to a feature film called Rebelistic, which led to several other projects and a multiple part series really based on that the characters and the stories in that first book.
I love it, Henning. And I want to remind all the listeners out there that you're watching and listening on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Voice America, and Easy Way TV. If you have any questions or you want to interact, this is an interactive show. And shout outs to Tom Chesser, my boy, which is the guy behind BuzzFeed and all the biggest stuff you could possibly imagine. Tom's been blowing me up. And by the way, speaking of seeing Tom, I got you, brother. I got you. You did me a solid, so I got to do you a solid. Thank you so much for putting me on the cover of the Business Innovators magazine. We appreciate you, brother. So that's an awesome story, Henning. So what advice would you have for those out there that are wanting to create a movie, that are wanting to do a show, that are wanting to, do something in front of their screen now, their computer screen, that you can't really do much else as we're transitioning from brick and mortar to broadcast?
Well, I like to, when I coach filmmakers, and now that I'm totally involved as a filmmaker, I've been doing it 5 years now. I feel like I have a little experience and creating the features, getting the backing, building a tribe. And really, there's three parts to being a successful content creator, and specifically in films in this day of age. One is, you really want to continue to produce. It's like in basketball, shooters, they just keep shooting. Kobe Bryant, which is the greatest Laker of all time, the late great Kobe Bryant, and he would go 0 for 10, 0 for 12. And man, you're like, when is this guy going to stop shooting? And he would just keep shooting. And before you know it, he had 30 points. And it happened every single time. So producers, keep producing, keep creating content, add to your body of work. Second of all, build a tribe. Build a tribe with what you've created. You love it. Do what you love, create the content you love, and find other people that love it just the same, and then start building that tribe and spreading the word. And then third, figure out a way. And I know you want to ask me about this, Eric, because we've been talking about it for the past several weeks. Figure out a way to monetize that content, a way where by sharing that content, you can make money, and then you just keep building. And eventually you'll be noticed by one of the big boys, the big houses that you all want to be, part of their libraries. You'll get noticed, you'll get bigger jobs, and you will become totally rich and famous.
That's great advice. And my next question obviously is, how do we build a tribe? How does one build their following and to where they can get the money?
Well, your fans, Eric, can learn a lot from how you have done it. It's really not, it's not really a secret. It takes a lot of work. You roll up your sleeves and you get to work. But really it starts with doing what you love. if you do what you love and then continue to produce so you get better at it. One of the advantages, Eric, of continuing to create content is that you get better at it. You get better at it. And when you get better at it, you attract more people. And you build a tribe just like you build anything else, you know, one brick at a time, one fan at a time. You take care of them. Jim Rohn used to say, you know, one good customer well taken care of will bring you more business than you can even handle. And that's what happens. So whatever tool that you can use, there's so many tools right now. We really have no excuse that there's so many tools between social media, texting, emails, personal meetings, however you can do it. You know, continue to build that tribe out, and then take care of that tribe. Continue to communicate to them. And Eric, you know, you are one of the masters at this. Continuing to build and build and build, and engage with your audience. And just you know, I would turn that question right back around, and just whatever courses you can offer, whatever advice you can give for people to build their tribe. It's different in filmmaking than it is in different media. First of all, if you're a musician, it's a little bit different. If you're creating this TV content, a little bit different. If you're creating courses with films in today's day and age, you have to create your niche, your following. The types of movies that you make have to be specific to what you love, and that audience can now grow. It's different than it was 10 years ago or 12 years ago, even Eric, when you know, basically you went to film school and you got a job in a studio or working on a set somewhere, and then you had to kind of work your way up some kind of ladder to get where you want to go. It doesn't work that way anymore. Right now, you can create content, you can create a movie if you continue to work at your craft and get better and build that tribe up, and you develop your own demand for your own product, and studios will take notice. Studios take notice, and they'll see, hey, this is somebody who's creating films. They have a following. Let's give this person a shot and give them either a show, give them a movie, give them some kind of deal, and then you move up in the pecking order of things.
Great answers. I love it. And I want you to look at the little ticker at the bottom there. You see that? Make sure you go to the easywaywall.com and actually search Henning on Easyway Wall, guys, and you can actually get your opportunity to be in a film. He didn't know that. I put that on him in the show, because we provide lots of opportunity, and we have a blast doing that. Let's talk about that, Henning. Like, honestly, in all realness, I told a lot of people that are in our Easyway tribe that want to learn, obviously, from an expert like you. You're an independent producer because you haven't necessarily gotten to on a Universal or Lionsgate and Paramount, but you are making it happen independently. And so I want to get more into how you monetize as an independent producer, as an independent filmmaker.
Well, you know, that was the biggest challenge when we first did our short film, and that I was encouraged to create a feature film. And the key really in monetizing is to, first of all, you got to get yourself funded. You got to get yourself funded for your own movie. Make sure you have the money to do it right. Make a great film. And then really it's a question of, you know, when we finished Rebelistic, the movie is kind of is off the beaten track. People really like the movie, but it's something very different. You could consider it like a cross between The Sopranos and maybe The Breakfast Club, if you will. It's got this mafia story, and it's a teen kind of drama. Grease, maybe. There's a lot of music involved in what we do. It's a little bit different. So when we were just getting ready to come out of the gate in monetizing this movie, I had to look at, hey, how much did we actually raise for this? Who do we have to pay back? We have to pay back these investors. We have to put ourselves in a situation where we can obviously make more money than we spent. That's called making a profit. And we were looking around, and it was challenging because there were a lot of platforms where you could monetize content. If we went to some of the big boys, we probably wouldn't have gotten the amount of money that we needed. We got offers, but it wasn't enough to really to justify it. So we started to brainstorm with some really cool tech people and some people who understood film distribution. We went to some festivals, we did some screenings, and really out of the Sundance Film Festival that we screened Rebelistic there in 2019, we kind of developed this concept with a group of really, really smart people. And that's how we're distributing our movies. It's a rev share platform where independent filmmakers can connect with influencers to push out a movie trailer, and then the revenues get shared. So that's how we're doing it. As far as advice for young filmmakers, maybe just coming out of film school, maybe, if you get that offer from Netflix, maybe that's a good opportunity for you because you'll get recognized. Maybe if you get that offer from Amazon, that's a good opportunity. But you got to remember that you've got to be able to have enough money to make your next movie. So whatever you're getting from those guys, make it more than what you spent so you have some profit to make your next movie. Because what happens too often, Eric, is that people, coming right out of film school, talented people, they make one movie and that's it. They never make a second because they didn't figure out a way to get that money.
I love it. Okay, and then I know we don't have a whole lot of time to keep interviewing you, Henning, because we have our next segment to get to. But you're not going to go anywhere. We're going to be bringing you back. So you just to reiterate here, because a lot of people are listening, a lot of people are watching. And guys, again, ask your questions. Don't be shy. This is a great opportunity to do what we call the virtual handshake with experts. You can also do it on the Easy Way Wall of Fame if you want to get connected. So you have a platform, I heard, that actually helps people monetize their content on films and TV shows and things like that. I was showing that while you were talking.
Yeah, it's called RevShare Films, and it's actually we're in a beta right now, kind of a pre-launch, and some of my movies are up on this platform. If you go to RevShareFilms.com, you'll see how it works. We're just we're in meetings today to talk about how other filmmakers bring their content on the platform, setting the rules, setting the protocols and the vetting process. So very soon, this is such a cool platform, Eric, because people can engage with the content. It's kind of a Netflix meets a social platform meets a crowdfunding platform, because you can do all those activities on this one deal. So lots of filmmakers are wanting to submit. Pretty soon we're going to be able to allow that to happen. And it's going to be fun because we all promote each other's movies. If they're good quality. Lastly, we're only dealing with motivational, inspirational, transformational type subject matter. That's what my films are all about. I know that's what you're all about. So we really want to make sure the content is good, it's positive, it's helping people, bringing up social issues that are important. And man, check it out, RevShareFilms.com. It's a really cool platform, and we'd love to talk to you more about maybe getting your content up there if you're either empowerment oriented, music, movies, what have you. It all works.
Yeah, so Easy Way Wall of Fame, you can go to members, easywaywall.com, go to members, search Henning. You'll see on his profile that says RevShareFilms.com. You can get more information there. And we've been talking about, joining forces and doing some great stuff together with the wall and with this platform. So more stuff coming up, guys. Stay tuned. We will be right back because the next segment coming up, we got Retha Gray from Betty White's Off Their Rockers, a host for Easy Way Radio. And man, she's ready to get into it on the new transition and the tech and how actors and what they're going through to get a job now. She used to be in a casting, and this is going to be a lot of fun. So don't go anywhere, guys. We'll be right back. This is Easy Talk Live. I'm your host, Eric Easy Zuley. We will be right back.
Looking to take the next step? Join the Easy Way Network and become part of our Easy Way family. Host your own TV show. Accelerate your viewership, as you will be seen on platforms such as Roku, Amazon, Apple. Brand yourself and affiliate yourself with celebrities, artists, influencers, and power players. For more information on how to start your own show, channel, or network, go to easywaypromotions.com. To stay updated on all our upcoming events, text EasyWay to 55678.
All right, guys, and we're back. There she is, the one and only Retha Gray. Hey, Retha, welcome to Easy Talk Live. Do you not hear me? Hello?
Hello. Okay, I can hear you now.
Oh, okay. Well, see, that was just to make sure that the audience is tuning in and they're there. And I wanted to see if they're going to post comments and go, hey, we don't hear you, Eric. I don't know what's going to. Let me try that again. Without further ado, we got Retha Gray. That didn't work as good as I wanted to. Well, welcome to the show, Retha. Thank you so much for your time and coming in. Man, you have done so much stuff in the acting and the casting and the producing and the coaching world. And you've been on our stage hosting our Easy Way Awards, and it's great to have you on. You're a great friend, but you have a lot of great knowledge for a lot of people. And we are in a transition. We're in a situation right now where a lot of people got to learn the computer. They got to learn the phone. They got to they got to learn some stuff. And you, as an actor who does so many things, what's it like nowadays with this new transition?
Everything that you've ever thought about Hollywood, about acting, forget it. It's a whole new world. Auditioning is different. Shooting is different. Even the way you fill out your time cards is going to be different. You've got to go. You've got to know how to use a computer. You have to know how to use a cell phone. You have to be able to produce your own auditions. It's the stuff you have to know now is amazing.
So when you say the stuff you have to know now is amazing, like what's the process? If I'm wanting to, I mean, this technically could be a good thing if you want to flip it and look at the glasses half full, because now you don't have to, spend your gas. You don't have to park. You don't have to do all these different things. You can just be in front of your computer and get booked on a major mainstream film on Netflix now.
And the better you are at it, the better you improve your chances of actually booking a role, especially in my age category, because co-workers don't want to learn how to use the computer. Right now, especially with the COVID epidemic, you have to do your audition as a self-tape, which means you do it yourself at home. And the better it's produced, I mean, as a casting person, as a professional, they're all going to say, oh, no, it doesn't matter. As long as we can see you and hear you, it matters. If your scene looks like a fully produced scene, you've got a better chance of getting it. I don't care what they say. Your acting looks better. It presents better if it's a fully produced scene. So starting with auditioning, everything is going to be self-taped now. I don't think it's ever going to go back to being anything but self-tape for the first audition. Like you said, I don't have to drive an hour to the valley and 2 hours back home. I can sit in my living room and produce it. But my setup time is a whole lot more. I have to have some type of backdrop. It's great if you can do green screen at home. That doesn't have to be perfect lighting, but it has to be good lighting. And I have seen some really bad self-tapes where people hold their phones, and so the phone is looking straight up their nose. You can't see their face.
I think that if you put forth the effort, you're going to get back the value, And so if you're lazy about it, you're just on a phone and you're just like half-assing it, I guess you could say. It's all about the effort you put towards it.
Absolutely. And I have friends that have just been kind of sliding past with their self-tapes because they thought, well, I'm a great actor, so they'll see my acting ability, but they're not booking. And they're not booking because it makes a difference if you know what you're doing. You have to set up your set. So you now have become a set decorator. You become a location manager because you have to figure out where in your house or your friend's house or your office that you can actually set up and shoot this audition. You become a lighting director because you have to light it properly. So then you shoot your self-tape audition. And because of the pandemic also, I've shot 2 things in my house where I became the DP, the director. They're on the other side of the whatever program it is that they're on the screen that I'm talking to, whether it's a computer or a phone or whatever it is I am. They're on the other side and they'll say, okay, move to the left, move to the right, sit down, stand up, whatever. But pretty much I have to have it figured out before I get to the set, which is still my house, and have it planned how I'm going to do it. Because if I don't take into consideration that, they may want to turn the camera a little bit more this way, and you don't want to see what's over there now. But doing a commercial or I'm doing a shot for a film, and they say, okay, move it more, I have to be prepared for that to be shootable. And I actually have shot an entire film called Spree that was done all on iPhones, surveillance cameras, computer cameras. There were no real cameras used in this film. And it actually was at Sundance and got nominated as one of the most innovative films. So there's been a TV series that's been shot completely on cell phones.
Mm-hmm.
That's one episode. They haven't done the whole series yet, but so you've got to know how to do all this stuff, how to work with this stuff. When I first worked on Spree, I had to hold the camera for myself and be told how they wanted it to move around. So you're going to end up having to shoot things in your own home, maybe shoot things even on location. I had a friend who shot his in his backyard because they needed an outdoor scene.
So Retha, I'm going to take you back, okay? And that's crazy to think about that you're going to be on your cell phone and end up on Netflix or something like that. Like, I mean, that's where the technology and the wave is going. But I'm gonna bring you back. You ready? Everybody, here we go. Watch your face. The sound isn't as good as I would have wanted it to be. But there's Retha on the little GoPed thing. And those of you guys that are on the radio, you got Betty White and her giant wine glasses there with Retha Gray, and this is just like so cool that you got to hold a giant wine glass with Betty White. I mean, I just needed to give you a little bit of love there, Retha, because I mean, you're from Betty White's Off the Rockers. You're never gonna get rid of that. You know, you are the star, co-star right next to Betty White. Congratulations with that. I just wanted to see your face, kind of, bringing that up. To all the Betty White fans out there, to all the Betty White's Off the Rockers fans, if you guys remember that show. I'm looking at your face. You're like, I wasn't ready for this one, Eric. But then.
I always smile when I see Betty. Betty was the most wonderful person to work with ever. She's just wonderful. And that scene is especially precious for me because in it we say, we're going to live forever. And I really believe Betty's going to live forever.
Oh, I know. She's the most resilient. I mean, I want to know what supplements she's taking. I want to get that company as a sponsor. But hey, really quick, Retha, we do a thing called the virtual handshake, and we've had people commenting throughout the whole show. So shout out to Steve Sugrum and Ragni and my dad, Hey Dad, and Carmelita and Jerry Pittman and Tom Chesser. Shout out to Tom for the awesome cover of the Business Innovators magazine. Jordan Rexler, Dante Sears, my beautiful girlfriend, Dr. Dante Sears. And then Rochelle Porter, we see you. Rochelle says hi to me and you, Retha. And then my dad was trying to throw in there the tech time and hint, hey, make sure you tell everybody about our show. So go ahead and tell everybody about the Monday show, Retha. The people can go to easywayradio.com and listen to you and my dad.
We do a show called Radio Boomers Live. It's a show thing with a slant towards baby boomers, but everybody can watch it. We talk about all things under the sun. We have a wonderful time. Jim does gems because he has little gems and little nuggets that he explores for us, and then he drops some gems and knowledge on us. And then I do tech time. So I talk about all the things that are innovative and new in the tech world, not just for baby boomers, because I see every generation that doesn't know how to use their technology the way they should. So I have a little information about tech time.
Okay, now Retha, we do this thing where we search for people that have a heart of gold, and I want you to shout them out as they're commenting, because now you're gonna have the stars shout you guys out, and you can actually take a clip of this, edit it, and put it into your portfolio, and you can leverage and resource this for your business. It's pretty cool. So Retha, go ahead and shout out Steve if you don't mind.
Steve Sungram? What's his last? I can't pronounce his last name.
All right, and Rochelle.
Rochelle, Heart of Gold. Good to see you.
And Dante.
Dante, my friend, brilliant Dr. Dante Sears.
And Tom Chesser.
Tom Chester, what a great man. Heart of Gold.
Oh, and then see, now when I do the golden handshake with people that have hearts of gold, now the comments start rolling in. There they are. Hey Michelle, how you doing? So Michelle's saying hey to you. And there's Steve. So this is a fun thing we're doing, guys. Again, it's a very interactive show. We're having a blast. And so, Retha, we got a surprise for you. I'm going to be bringing in another special guest. Henning, if you're back there, if you're listening, we're going to be bringing you back in too. So I need to see you in the back room. And guys, you are listening to Voice America done the easy way. No other shows like this, no other shows in the world connects you to the stars that fast. Go to the Wall of Fame, easywaywall.com, and connect with Retha Gray. And let's go ahead and bring in my man, Mike Brown, who is our animator. You guys saw earlier. I'm going to go ahead and play it one more time. We have our new animation. Check this out, guys. We can animate you. We can animate your podcast. We can animate your business. We can animate your world. Whatever it is, we can animate it. Check it out.
Hey everybody, welcome to Get Animated the Easy Way.
Okay, I'm not going to make you go through that whole commercial again, but you guys know. So, hey, Mike, welcome to the show. Go ahead and unmute yourself, brother.
How you doing, Eric?
I'm great. I'm even doing better now that you're on my show wearing a Lakers hat. Woohoo! Go Lakers.
That's what I was saying. I need an easy way hat.
All right, we're going to go ahead and bring in Henning Morales. So now we got, I call this the podcast party. Are you guys ready? This is the podcast part. This is when we start having some fun. I don't know how this is going to sound, but I'm going to go ahead and put my music in the background because this is where we're going to start having a party. We're going to do it the easy way, and I'm probably drowning myself out, so I'm going to turn that down. But, guys, this is a podcast party now with Henning Morales, Mike Brown, Retha Gray, and your man, Eric Zuley. So we are going to have a podcast party with you guys. We're waiting for your comments, your shares, start your watch parties. You know, let's have a blast here. It's your questions. We're looking for your questions on what you want to learn from our experts, Retha Gray, Henning Morales, and Mike Brown. And in the meantime, Henning, meet Retha Gray. She needs to be in your movies. Retha Gray, meet Henning. He can put you in movies. Henning, we got our animator here that can make this happen with the production. And animator, meet Retha Gray, Mike Brown. We got to animate both of you guys, put you in Easy Way's world.
I love it. Nice to meet you all. Nice to meet you, Retha and Mike. And those animated shows, my kids, I got 11-year-olds, man, they go crazy for those animated shows where the guys just talk and all of a sudden it's a little animation. They go crazy over those things. So whatever it is, I know it's big business. So definitely do business with Mike, that's for sure. And Retha, I'm a big fan. And yeah, let's talk about getting you in something. I'm interested.
All right.
Retha, I'm impressed that you help people stay up to date with their technological skills.
Okay, now I do something real special on the show, guys.
You have to nowadays, so whatever I can do to help anyone to stay on top of it, I try.
This is the golden bell. Okay, this is something real special we do on the show. I should have said this in the beginning, but we do a thing that's called Another Connection the Easy Way. So you just heard an offer from Henning Morales to Retha to be in his film. So it's Another Connection the Easy Way, baby. I love it. That's the golden bell. So if people are asking questions right now, guys, let's get into it. So Desta says, hey, Henning. And I hope Henning, Retha, Mike, you guys have been sharing this because this is when we have a podcast party. This is the best part of the show. Everybody waits for it. Okay, so Rochelle says, I just had 2 people contact me yesterday if I knew anyone in the film industry. Boom. There it is, Rochelle. You got 3 people right now. And we got Jordan Rexler. What one item personality trait do each of you consider paramount to your success? Great question, Jordan. Ladies first, Retha, go ahead and answer that. Can you not hear me? You guys not hearing me?
I can hear you.
I've got you.
Were you guys not hearing me before? Oh, no. Oh, no, you stupid StreamYard. I'm putting you on blast. Let me try this again. That was so cool. I was just saying that we have all these people commenting right now. Rochelle Porter and Michelle Winder. Michelle says hi to you. Hi to you, Henning. Desta Teckle Wood says hi to you, Henning. My dad says hey to Mike Brown. Amazing skills. Jordan Rexler had a great question here. So let's get into the podcast party. What one item, personality trait do each of you consider paramount to your success? We're gentlemen on the show, so Retha, go ahead and answer it. Ladies first. Are you guys not hearing me?
She's not. I'm hearing you. I can hear you fine.
I can hear you, yeah.
Retha, can you hear me?
I can hear Mike and Henning. I can't hear Eric.
Wow.
Okay. I'm going to pray to God. Pray God. God, can you hear me?
Do you want us to give her your message?
Yeah, okay, let's relate it. That's cool. Let's pretend that we're doing the sign language thing. That's cool. So the question is, Mike, since that was your idea, go ahead and relay this message. Here we go. So the question is that right there. Go ahead and read that question to Retha so she can answer it.
Okay, Retha. What one item or personality trait do you consider your paramount to your success?
And who's asking the question?
That is from Jordan Wexler.
That I can see. I can see the chat. You have to stick to it. You have to just, no matter how many times you get knocked down, you got to get back up. People, you really have to endure to the end of the race. I tell everybody I got my most successful moments after 60 years old. Me and Colonel Sanders. You know, what can I tell you? I hope it doesn't take that long. If you're 20 now, I hope it doesn't take you that long. But that's what's important. You have to stick with it.
All right.
I know the Colonel Sanders story. It's funny you mention it. I think of it the same way.
Can you hear me now,
He
Retha?
failed at everything until he was 65.
Can you hear me now, Retha? I'm just curious.
I can hear you now.
All right. See, I prayed to God, went behind the curtain, and came back, and we're back on the show. I love it. All right. So, Henning Morales, same question to you. Go ahead from Jordan Rexler.
Well, persistence is definitely top, but I'll go to a second, which is have confidence in yourself. You know, be a confident person. If somebody else can do it, you know, you can do it. And if somebody else hasn't do it, you can still do it. Just have confidence in yourself, believe in yourself. Understand that the people that are around you, they want to see you succeed. They want to see you successful in your endeavors. And when you're confident, you carry yourself different, you speak different. If you're an actor, you deliver your lines different. If you're a director, you're decisive with your actions. If you're producing, you can make decisions quickly and easily, and people follow. So persistence first, per Aretha, and self-confidence second, Eric.
All right, Mike, same question to you. Go ahead.
Wow. Well, both those are really good. From my sense,
let's see who can answer the question better. I love it. Now it's like a game. Go ahead.
I would say what I'd add to that is sense of humor. As being a cartoonist or and an animator, of course, I see things a little twisted, but having the lighter side and still be able to see it, don't get caught up in all the muck. I cut the cord. I got rid of my cable box. I'm not watching all the mania. I'm making good stuff, and I'm not caught up in all the madness, even though I can't completely separate myself from it. I do get the news, but I'm not concentrating on like MSN, CNN, or whatever, just hearing that negative crud. Stay positive and look for the lighter side. Most people I know, when they pick their mates, they made me laugh. It's something that's so important in life, to be able to make other people laugh.
I love that answer, and I would answer that as don't be a media puppet, be your own leader. Don't worry about all the different stuff that you're seeing, you know, on the internet and on TV and all that stuff. You know, just do your own, do you, and do your own research to know that it's factual. All right, so we got another Henning great nugget earlier about the continually pushing out content consistently. Says Steve Seagren. My dad says, think positive. The way in which you think determines your outcome. That's my dad's biggest statement. Remember, guys, this is a questions and answers. This is the podcast party. This is your chance to do a virtual handshake with our experts. So our next question is from Michelle Winder. How have you had to change your business due to this pandemic? Great question. Question goes to you, Henning. Go ahead.
Well, the first and foremost, I want to, excuse me, our movies, Eric, are about inspiration, motivation, transformation. They deal with the human psyche, and we've all taken a blow over the past several months here, a major blow to our psyche. And I encourage you, first of all, to stay positive as you can, and stay creative. What we have done is focused in on what we can affect, what we can. There's certain things that you cannot change, and you just have to let the powers that be, you know, solve things and let things fall into place. But there are certain things that you can control. Moving your business activities to areas that are not affected by the quarantines and the social distancing. You know, as Retha was mentioning, get online, learn that tech, get busy in creating from where you can create. And that technology is really a big part of it. So we focus more on the technology, more on learning, getting better at using technology to make our movies. And it's showing in the end result.
Great answer. Let's try to keep the answer to less than a minute so we can get out as many questions as we can in. And then also we have another golden bell moment. Check this out. I love it. Rochelle Porter says, I will make sure to reach out to them. So that's another connection done the easy way. I love it. All right, so let's see what else we got. Johnny Vegas Namer says the pandemic was not planned. Okay, that's great. Everybody has their opinion. Michelle Moore, Window, I hope you mean pandemic. And then let's see. Can you show me your favorite masks? That's an interesting one. Oh, okay. You guys, I'm going to go ahead. Retha, you and I have hosted many times on stage. So can you hear me? You good? Okay. Take over my show for like 2 minutes. You're the host now, okay? Be right back.
Okay. So Eric has gone to look for his favorite mask. Henning, what are you doing differently right now for the next thing that you're planning?
For the next scene?
The next thing you're planning.
Oh, the next thing. Yes. Well, what we are doing in the filmmaking world, Retha, the rules have changed in terms of how you can film, what you can film, when you can film it. We're waiting for instructions from SAG-AFTRA and some of the other places that set the rules for us, and shooting smaller scenes with less extras, with everyone's breaking their masks out, less extras, less complicated, smaller crews, and getting creative with those cameras. Those are the things that we're doing differently now until things open back up and we get into bigger sets and more extras and bigger and better. Shoot small, think local, and go global.
I think that I heard somebody cough outside, so I got to wear my Easy Way mask now. Somebody asked that question. I had to bring it up. If you guys hear my voice out there in Radio Land, I am wearing my Easy Way mask right now. So I love that question. There's a perfect chance to endorse our mask here. Shout outs to Shamika that put the mask together, but I'm not going to wear it through the rest of the show. If you guys want an Easy Way mask, hit me up. We are selling the Easy Way mask and putting it out there. All right, so let's see what we have next. Question we have. I think that it would be a great cartoon. Great idea, Rochelle. Definitely. Michelle Winder says, thanks, Henning. Good advice. Oh, Retha's getting in the mask, the mask side of things. I love it. Hey, Ragni, Sinicus. Hey, Ragni's on here. Ragni's a great influencer. Mike, how long does it? Oh, so here's a good question from Mike. And by the way, guys, if you have a direct question for one of our experts, that's what this segment is for. It's called the virtual handshake effect the easy way. I just made that name up. All right, so here we go. So Steve Sigrin says, Mike, how long does it take you to produce a 1-minute animated video? That's a good question to Mike.
Well, there's it's kind of like t-shirt printing in a way that I've set up. Like when you print one shirt, you have the setup, you have the screens, you have to have everything set up, and then you start printing. I've kind of created that in an animated sense, is that I create you as a character, I create the parts, and then you record the audio, and I'm able to link that audio to automatic lip sync. So the first time, it takes a little, I would say, setup, 2-3 days to think about it and put everything together. But then after that, you've got a puppet that's already made, and you're just applying your audio to it. So the second one's easier. And
okay,
third,
those of you, sorry to interrupt you, Mike. I thought you were done. Those of you guys that are out there in viewer land and not in radio land, you see our screen right now. We do have a group for you to go to. So go to Facebook and go to Get Animated the Easy Way. If you want to learn more about how to get animated and how to do your show or become a cartoon character or be in our comic or be in our animated series that's coming up, and you guys can get involved in the Get Animated the Easy Way movement here. Thanks to Mr. Mike, we partnered up and we're making some great moves happen. All right, let's see what other questions we have. Michelle Ragni says, what's up to Michelle? Ready to rock the carpet. Let's see what we have. Okay, what is the key to elevating others? Great question by Josh Liskey. Retha, back to you.
Be honest. Don't make up things. You can always find something good. I love your hair. I love your shirt. Be honest. And people don't hear enough things that are elevating. That's why we have so many people now that are depressed and low. And you can always find something good to say. So just find it and say it.
So we're kind of running out of time, so I don't have as much time to let everybody answer the question. But a question to Henning from my dad. Great question right here. Has Henning used or is planning to use special effects in his future films?
Well, thank you for asking, Jim. We tell true stories, and we're dramatic, action oriented. we're trying to keep away from the fantasy and superheroes and space travel and witches and warlocks and all the things that are fantasy. So no, we will not be using, in the first 10 movies, we've made 5 of them. We haven't used any special effects. We're going for 5 more. No special effects, all real. Even the punches are real, Eric. When our actors take a punch, they're taking a punch. No special effects.
Well, but now you've met our animated team, Henning, and we can make an animated superhero. We need to make me a superhero.
That's a whole different story. I'm all for it, but not in these first 10. First 10, no.
All right, I love it. So let's see. So we have some great comments. Steve Singer says, "Awesome, thank you, Mike and Eric. You're welcome, Steve. Shout out to you guys." So again, remember, guys, this is for you guys. We got another 5 minutes left in the show. We're looking for your questions. We're looking for your answers. I'm sorry, we got another 4 minutes. The engineer's going, nope, 4. Okay, so guys, here's my biggest question: how much has faith, whatever faith it might be, how much has faith helped you succeed in your career goals? Question is to Aretha, ladies first.
Faith is everything. Faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. If you have faith, you can bring it into existence.
Henning?
Well, I think it was either Solomon or Moses said, if the people lack faith, they perish.
That's a great answer. I love it. Mike Brown?
I would say faith in your skills and know you're good and follow through. Don't leave things and follow through, and have faith in your own greatness.
Great answers. And the reason I asked that question, great lead in to our next brand moving with the Easy Way Awards. Guys, we're looking for the people that have the hearts of gold, have faith in God, have faith in whatever your God might be. And faith has been everything for me. I almost died when I was 13 years old. My artery was severed. My arm went through a window, and I was saved by God. My dad was saved by lymphoma cancer. Have faith. It'll get you through everything. Thanks so much, Retha, Henning, and Mike. You guys have been amazing guests. We literally have to close the show now, but you guys have been amazing guests. So once again, let's go ahead and give you guys a round of applause, and we're going to say bye-bye. All right, guys, so this is Easy Talk Live, and I am Eric Zuley here on Voice America, the Influencers channel, as well as the Variety channel. Remember to get my book, The Influence Effect, coming out early this September. We have some great events coming up for the artists out there, okay? That is, if you're an artist, if you're a musician, if you want to connect with people like the former vice president of Sony Music and the Michael Jackson's music director, Andrew Lane, who did High School Musical, and so many others, and Gary Miller and platinum producers and #1 Billboard artists and producers. We got something for you guys. I'm telling you, you do not want to miss the events we have coming up. Text Easy Way to the number 55678. Text letter E, letter Z to the number 55678. I'm Eric Zuley, and this is Voice America on the Influencers channel. And we'll be back next week with Alex Stern, the co-founder of Constant Contact, and so many amazing guests. Stay tuned and keep doing it the easy way.
Thanks for listening to Easy Talk Live. We've got more fun at easyway.live. That's letter E, letter Z, WAY.live. Get connected and get exposure on our Easy Way Wall of Fame. Visit easywaywall.com. That's letter E, letter Z, WAY wall.com. Tune in every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific for another show with Eric E.Z. Zuley on the Voice America Influencers channel. Have a great week.
All right, guys. So Voice America's done, but I'm not done. We're still doing it the easy way. I'm so glad you guys are still with me. Remember, we can still do it out there in Facebook land and YouTube. And you guys can find this on YouTube. You can find this on Roku, Apple, Amazon. You can find us all over the place. If you want to be on the show, then contact us at 424-209-9290. Text Easy Way to 55678. Or go to the Easy Way Wall of Fame. You see it right there, Easy Way Wall, easywaywall.com. And connect with us. Get a free account. Connect with our stars. Connect with our hosts. Connect with everything that we're doing. Get your chance to be out there on the press We got some really amazing stuff we're going to be doing for you to put you out there on a digital perspective with our influencers and with our stages, and so many opportunities for you guys. So connect with us. Go to Easy Way Fam, letter E, letter Z, WAY, easywayfam.com. Join our groups if you haven't done that yet. Guys, we got well over 15 to 50 stages to put you on via the wall. Go ahead and go through the members and check out who I'm talking about. You'll see the stage producers. I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Keep doing it the easy way. Please press the start watch button. Please press the share button. And let's do this again next week with Alex Stern, the co-founder of Constant Contact, here on Easy Talk Live, doing it the easy way. We'll see you guys next week.
Are you tired of doing business the hard way? Is building your business taking too much time and energy? We can help. Introducing your ultimate solution, EasyWay Business Membership. We're a full-service digital marketing solution specializing in branding and marketing, advertising, and introductions to CEOs and influencers that can help your business thrive. Problem solved. Now you can hire our award-winning team to work for your business. We've received many prestigious awards, including the Digital Trailblazer Award by Hollywood Weekly magazine, and we've been recognized by Congress. For just $11 a day, you'll get more exposure, reach more clients by next month, guaranteed. Here's how it works. You pay one low annual fee of $4,000, and you'll receive consulting, branding, marketing, advertising, social media support, product placement, and business introductions to help your business grow exponentially. And if you need more, we offer SEO, commercials, TV exposure, and much more for an additional rate. To recap, for just $11 a day annual membership fee, you'll receive branding, consulting, business-to-business introductions, advertising, and social media support. But don't take our word for it. Here's what our customers say.
We've been working with EasyWay, Eric, for the last 6 months, and literally we are slammed with work for 2 months straight. So his marketing definitely works.
To learn more, visit easywaynetwork.com or contact us at 877-399-2929. And don't forget to follow us on social media. On Facebook at EasyWay Network, Twitter at EasyWay Broadcast, and YouTube at EasyWay TV.
Hey everybody, welcome to Get Animated the Easy Way. How would you like to have your podcast or even your live stream show animated and look like me and be able to do really cool things that other people can't do? Yeah, make some money. Monetize the screen, monetize the monitor, monetize the microphone. Get with us. Contact 877-399-2929 or email easywaynetwork@gmail.com to get animated the easy way. You're watching Easy Way TV, powered by easywaynetwork.com. Easy Way Broadcasting presents the Golden Promoter Award. In recognition of your drive, resilience, and heart in helping our cause. You're watching Easy Way TV, powered by easywaynetwork.com. Thanks for watching Easy Way TV. Watch the full interviews and episodes at youtube.com/EasyWayTV, where you can network yourself to success. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and tell your friends.